Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Data Fit Show. This is Christy Data. I hope you're having a beautiful weekend. It is Memorial Day weekend. Lots of fun celebration and things going on. And this episode is brought to you by the Girl Gang Evolution and also Defiance Fuel. So if you have any questions about either one of those things, I will make sure to add the information at the end of the show. And I'm really excited to talk to you guys today. So it's been a minute and we thought it was, 4 weeks away, 25 days away. So here's what's going on. And my progression was plateauing for a little bit. We've seen a little bit of movement in my weight loss and my body fat. We're making some consistent changes in what is the diet plan and increasing some cardio. So as you follow me through my journey to getting on stage and attempting to win my pro card, but I'm going to change that verbiage, I think. I think when I win my pro card, I'm just going to manifest that. So my coaches and I made a collective decision to postpone my show date. So we are not going to be getting on stage June 22nd. We want to give myself one extra week. Plus I've got some business travel and that can definitely create some inflammation and some things that actually will not help my progress. So June 29th in Wayne, New Jersey, it is I believe the Garden State Finals is what the name of the show is, but I can also give you information for that. So if you're ever interested in attending a show, which I highly recommend if you're thinking about doing one, go to a show, go check it out. So here we are, and we are back at the 4-week mark, making some really good changes. I'm feeling a little bit better as far as what these changes can lean to, and just getting myself ready for the final stretch, so to speak. And the changes, like I mentioned, are going to be changes in my cardio, changes in how I lift, and whether it's lighter weights, higher reps, and throwing in a HIIT class every once in a while. And what I've noticed is that as I kind of let go of this forced energy of I have to, and it's got to look a certain way, and the numbers have to be a certain way, which I still want my numbers to drop, I feel a little bit lighter. I feel more energized when I'm attacking my workouts. I feel like I am in a place of content versus that stressed achieving mentality and energy, which I'm a stress achiever, if you guys can't tell. And I'm really looking forward to it. Picking up on my posing, making a few shifts there. So just everything is falling into place. And for a hot minute, actually more than a hot minute, let's be raw and real, Christy, right? The perception I had of postponing my show was that I was failing and that I wasn't able to accomplish the things that I wanted to accomplish. And why am I keep going? And should I keep doing this? Now I have to postpone. And then I kind of caught myself halfway through that mental dialogue and said, wait a second. I'm giving myself an extra week to recover from a 9-day travel trip for business. I'm giving myself an extra week to get my body where I need to be. And I'm giving myself that extra week to push myself and work a little bit harder. So it's almost like a second chance or a second opportunity versus, oh my God, I couldn't cut it. I couldn't do it by the 22nd. And now what's going to happen and all the things. And just changing my perception from looking at this as I couldn't get there in this amount of time to, oh my gosh, I'm giving myself an extra opportunity or an extra chance to work a little bit harder and get to the goals that I have to get on stage. And I really thought about this today, and I'm thinking about this in every aspect of my life now, not just what I'm doing to get prepped for a fitness competition, because those will come and go. I'm also thinking about my business goals, my personal goals, my financial goals. Am I kind of, cutting my nose off to spite my face with all of those other areas of my life because I'm not hitting a certain mark or I'm not getting there when I expect to get there? So I was listening to a podcast, and we had a great team call about this the other day, and it's about fear setting instead of goal setting, not instead of, but aligned alongside of. So by fear setting, I think it's something to do with the fact that you set yourself up like, what's the worst situation that can happen? And will you die? Or is it that catastrophic that you'll never recover? And in most cases, the stories that we create in our head around the perception of not reaching or attaining a specific goal, that's when we set ourselves up for, I guess I didn't get it, so now I shouldn't do it. It kind of that, well, I didn't hit it, now what? Well, that's the thing. If you didn't hit it, or in my, situation, an example, I'm not getting on stage in less than 25 days. I am going to give it another week. And that's another week for me to bring my A game, to be 110%. And I think that if we kind of switch that mentality around a little bit when we're getting close to a goal or we're getting close to something and we don't quite feel 100% about it, or we don't quite feel like we're giving it our best, maybe take a moment, reevaluate, adjust your plan, adjust your path, bring in a coach, bring in a mentor, and really work on shifting the way you're talking about the thing you're going for. And I'm really today is a day of planning for me. I've got a big challenge that I'm putting on for a big group of people that I'm super excited about. And on top of everything else that I'm doing, which I love it. I love the energy I get from being busy. I love the energy I get from providing value and coaching people. But I also have to remember that it's okay if I miss the mark, but don't give up and find another path to get to it. So you guys, June 29th is show day. And then 6 days later, I will be jumping on my national stage, or on not my national stage, well, the NPC national stage in New Jersey for Universe Nationals. And that'll be my first opportunity. So it's definitely, it's been one hell of a ride, from almost wanting to quit to crying to welcome to show prep. And I feel like every single time I do this, I'm learning more about myself, what I'm capable of, and I'm learning more about grace and a little bit of it's okay if it doesn't happen the minute you think it's supposed to happen. And I want to touch more later on this fear setting and kind of go through a process with you guys. And I did it earlier and it was actually pretty dang incredible. I am really excited about continuing to utilize this tool to keep my goals at the forefront of where I want to go. And that's it for the Data Fit show today. I am super blessed and grateful that I had the opportunity to share that little tidbit of information with you. My next episode is going to be about what you need day before and day of show, right down to a dark colored silk robe for the ladies. So when you get your spray tan, it's not all over your stuff. All right, you guys. So I hope you have a beautiful rest of your holiday weekend. I hope you get out there, get sweaty, move your body the best way that you know how, put some amazing nutrition in there. And if you're ever interested in learning more about what I do with nutrition and how I coach people, I'm happy to share that information with you. And always, always, always do that thing that makes your soul sing. And again, this episode was brought to you by the Girl Gang Evolution and Defiance Fuel. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you next time.